Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, we are going to continue our revision work, which we started in our last class. So today, before we start the solving more question on it, we are going to do the correction to the assignments. So if you remember last class, I gave you two questions to solve. The first one is on number base, and the second is on subject or formula. So let's have the question again. The first question for the assignment, you have to find the value of 11011 base 2 minus 10011 base 2. So how do you do that? As we did last class, you have your 11011 base 2 minus 10, right? 011 base 2. So find the difference between the two. What will it give you? So you are going to have 1 minus 1. This one is 0. 1 minus 1 0. 0 minus 0 is 0, right? Then 0 minus 1 is 1. So this be the answer. If you take a 1 from 1, you are still going to get 0. So you don't need to write this. So you have what your answer in these two. So the answer to the first question is 1000 base 2. So that's the answer. I believe that is what you also got as well. You're working. Now for the other question, second question. In that question you have to what? Make K the subject of formula. And the equation is what? P equals Px minus R over QR plus K. Right? So the first thing to do here is that you are going to what? Cross multiply. You are going to what? Cross multiply. So if you cross multiply, what are you going to have? So let's say you cross multiply now. If you cross multiply, what are you going to have? So let's cross multiply. You have y, right, into brackets QR plus K equals to Px minus R. That is what you're going to have. So what do? You open the bracket, y into bracket, y multiplied by this. That be what? Y QR plus yk. Then that gives us Px minus R. Px minus R. If this is what you get, what do you do next? You are going to collect the like term. So let's do that. You have y QR, right, plus yk equals Px minus R. Right? This is what you have. Now, if you collect your like term, you are going to have, so let's see the question clearly. Yes. Now, collecting the like term, you have to make K the subject of formula. Meaning that you are going to retain your K, the one that contains K here, you retain it here. So you have what? Yk equals Px minus R, taking away plus yqr to the other side. What are you going to have? The plus we change to what? To turn to minus. So you have what? Minus yqr. Minus yqr. You have minus yqr. And you have to make K the subject of formula. You are going to what? Divide through. You divide what? Through by y. Right? So what do you have? Yk over y equals Px minus R minus yqr everything over y. Then your y will cancel y. Then you are going to have your K equals Px minus R minus yqr everything over y. This is the answer to the assignment. So if you do it very well, this is what you are going to get for the second question on the assignment. So that's it. So inshallah today we are going to take two more questions, meaning that we're still going to solve two questions, after which you are going to get your assignment. So let's clean the board. Now question one. Question 1. Continue. Question 1 under our revision work. Question 1. So let me write it on the board. We are told that Aisha is 4 times as old as her daughter. As old as her daughter. And in 4 years time, she will be 3 times as old. And the question is that how old are they now? The two of them. How old are they now? That's the question I will have to find. So how do you solve this? We're going to write what our solution, and we say that let's. No, we have 2 people here. We have a daughter and we have what? A mother. The name of the mother is what? Aisha. Now let the what? Let the age of the what? Of the daughter. Let the age of the daughter to be what? To be X. To be X, right? So if the age of the daughter is X, then the mother, which is Aisha, be what? 4 times as X. So daughter equals what? X years, right? Then mother, or let me say Aisha, which is mother, that be what? 4x years, right? So that is what we can get from the first statement, where we told that Aisha is what? 4 times as what? As old as her daughter. So this is what we are going to get from that. So let's proceed to the second statement. In the second statement, we are told that in the next 4 years, that is in 4 years time, in what? In 4 years time, what will happen? In 4 years time, in that 4 years time, you know, now the daughter is X, right? In 4 years time, she'll be what? X plus 4, right? Now the mother is what? Is 4x. In 4 years time, she'll be what? 4x plus 4, right? This is what you have. And what happened then? In this next 4 years, we're told that the mother, who is what? 4x plus 4, she will now be 3 times as old as her daughter. That is, she will be what? 3 into bracket x plus 4. You have this. So what do you do now? You have been able to form an equation from the statements now. So the next thing is now for you to what? To solve the what? The equation. So let's do that. You are going to have 4x plus 4 equals 3 into bracket x. That be what? 3x, 3 times 4, that be what? 12. So we are going to have this. If you have this, then collecting what? Like times. You are going to have 4x minus 3x equals 12. When plus 4 comes here, it becomes what? Minus. So 4 minus 3, that be what? 1x. And that gives us what? 8. Meaning that the age of the daughter be what? It will be 8 years. So if the daughter is 8 years, then how old will it be what? With the mother. So daughter is S, the mother now, from what we have up, the mother is what? Is 4x. And that be what? 4 multiplied by 8. And that be what? 32. Therefore, the daughter will be what? 8 years, right? And the mother, that is Aisha, that be what? 32 years. And that is it on the question. So the mother will be what? The daughter will be 8 years and the mother will be what? 32 years. That is it for the first question. Now the second question that we are taking today, I'm still going to write it on the board. The second question is this. The second question is this. If you can see it. Yeah. So the second question, a circle of diameter 7 centimeter subtend an angle of 120 at the what? At the center. Now you have to calculate the what? The length of the minor arc. We all know solution. If you have to find the length of the what? Of an arc, the formula is what? Is L equals theta over 360, right? Multiply by what? By 2 pi r. And from the equation, you will see that you cannot see r in the equation. So how do you get to r from the diameter? We all know that diameter is always for 2 radius, right? And from here, diameter is 7. That is, it will be what? 2r. Divide by what? By 2. By 2. This one we cancel this, meaning that 7 over 2 will be what? Radius. So from here, our radius is 7 over 2. If radius is 7 over 2, then we can proceed. So what do you have? We have 120. That's the value of our theta, given in the equation. Multiply by 2, multiply by, from the equation, we take pi as what? 22 over 7. So over what? 22 over 7 multiplied by 7 over 2. So what do you do now? We are going to cut it. So this one divide this, right? 7 also cancel 7, right? 0 we cancel 0, right? 2 here 1, 2 here 3. Sorry, 12 here 1, 12 here 3. So what do you have? We have 22. We're going to have what? 22. What do you have? We have 22 over 3, right? Centimeter. But this one is what? Is improper fraction. So let's take it to proper fraction. That is what? 2 in 22. That is 7. Remainder what? 1 centimeter. So this is what you are going to get. Inshallah. So these are the 2 questions that we are going to solve today. So after this, we are going to get your assignment that you need to practice on before our next class. So I'm going to write the assignment question on the board for us to copy and for us to work on before next class. So the assignment question, just like the one we did last class, the question 1 will be on what we did today, and the other question will be on what you two need to work on. Now the question for the assignments. Question 1. So from the one you just finished, we still have a circle, right? A circle of diameter. This time around, diameter is what? 14 centimeter. Diameter 14 centimeter. Right? Subtend an angle of 140 degree at the what? At the center. Calculate Calculate 1. Length of an arc. You calculate the length of an arc. 2. Area of the of the sector. Calculate the length of an arc and the area of the sector. Now for the second one, you have to solve the equation. You solve the following equation. Solve the following equation. So the first one, you have cos theta equals sine 40. You have to find the value of theta here. And the second one, you have cos theta equals sine theta plus 30. So from here to you also find the value of theta. Inshallah, this is where we are going to stop for today. So I expect you to go through all the working that I've done, and make sure that you also you do your assignment. Please ensure you take your time to do them so that I can get everything. Inshallah, we are going to meet in our next class. May Allah be with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.